For me personally, heading out into the forest with the chainsaw and the splitter, dropping trees, bucking logs, splitting wood, those are all things that I really enjoy a lot, and I find it very relaxing and soothing actually, very comforting. However, the quickest way to ruin it is to head off into the forest without making sure that you've got a clean saw and a sharp saw. And more importantly, before I leave the cabin, I always fire it up and start it to make sure it'll start. For me, I'm a morning guy. Unlike my neighbor, he likes to finish things up at the end of the day. I like to do my stuff in the morning. So after I grab my coffee, I'll come down, I'll drop the tailgate, because as you know, I don't have a workbench. And I'll take my saw and pull it apart. Clean it out thoroughly in the housing, clean everything out around it. I'll take the bar off, clean out the groove in the bar, make sure that the sprocket at the end is spinning, make sure everything is fluid and it's free spinning, especially the sprocket inside behind the housing. For those of you, if you've got a small air compressor, as I do, and you've got that nice tip where you can shoot air, it's a great helpful companion for blowing out the inside of this housing as well as the inside of the bar. I still use something to clean out the gunk out of it. And then of course, I sharpen my chain every day before I go out in the forest. Probably not every time, but every second time for sure, I'll flip the bar when I take it apart and before I sharpen the chain. And the last thing I do before I head off is I'll fire up the saw to make sure it's running and it's running well. Then I know I'm ready to head out into the forest. The advent of the 2-in-1 sharpener came out, and this is probably the best 40 bucks I've ever spent. It's a wonderful tool, it works great. I've been using one of these for about 2 years, since just shortly after they came out on the market, and it works excellent. It's handy. I take it with me in the forest, and this is what I use, and this is the only thing I use to sharpen my chain now. wasn't much, but it's hardwood. And more importantly, it's big enough to stop me when I'm coming in the middle of the night. Quick update. Tried out now the small pair of earphone buds for these ISOtunes. We'll try them for the next week. The extra small seemed like they fit pretty good. They were comfortable, but I could tell sometimes when I moved my jaw that I was opening up gaps and I could hear. I'll keep you updated for the next couple of months before I issue out a review on them. Thanks for sticking around today. Hope you enjoyed it. If you like the channel, please click subscribe, hit the like button, and if you want to know when I'm posting more videos, just click that little bell. Have a wonderful week with your families. A safe week. Please be kind. I'll see you again on the next one.